I don't know why it upset me so much, but it did. So we're at the border of Nong Khai. We're about to go over to Laos. These are all the trucks lining up to get over the bridge. We've actually at this stage got no idea what to do. We're on foot and we're just trying to work it out. Okay, so we're hoping we've found Thai immigration to stamp out of here. Here's the bus we're going to catch over to Laos. So we've just got to immigration. We got given our forms, but they just take a break, unlike most government departments that stay open. We don't know how long we're going to be waiting for now. Here's the bedroom. It's a really tiny little place, but it's clean and it's quaint. Got this cute little picture up on the wall. Little Lao people. Little fridge. Dresser. And a tiny little bathroom, but it's not quite like what we had in Nong Khai. At least the shower's sort of outside the toilet a little bit, so it's a bit of difference. And out here, if I could open it, a little switch. Is the balcony, and it's overlooking Laos. So here we have it. There's a little street we've got. Quite cute. And I'll take you through the little town as we go. So here's the little hotel that we're staying in. It actually goes up quite high. It's quite cute, very quaint. And here's the street we're staying in. Go. I am totally in love with this dress. Anyone who knows me knows, one, I love dresses, but two, I love the colour green. This is just absolutely stunning. Look at this beautiful dress, and look at the intricate details. It's beautiful. On here too. Noticing birds are a big thing here in Laos. These particular parakeets. Oh, they've got cranes.
Sweet catastrophe, don't be afraid to burn a hole in me.
Ripest peach I have had in so long. I haven't even had a peach. I've never seen peaches in Asia. But they have these beautiful little peaches and it looks rather green, but so juicy.
Will liberate the peace. So tell me how it goes. Tell me how you know. I wanna feel like I did before. Tell me what to do.
So amongst all of that chaos, all of a sudden the West comes in and there's this massive mall. So you can see the great divide between money and not having money. This is why communism never works. Had my first real breakdown since travelling today. Been in Thailand. Thailand is classed as a third world country, but it's far from a third world country. You don't see poverty in Thailand. Coming into Laos, we're actually staying obviously where tourists are, and it's very pretty and beautiful, but we've headed down towards the markets and you can see poverty firsthand here. And it's okay, I'm no stranger to seeing that, but we walked into the mall and I saw a Mercedes-Benz. And I don't know why it upset me so much, but it did. As you can see from the footage, I had a little bit of a breakdown today. Really affected me walking down the street that I walked down. It affected me that I was walking through this street and I saw poverty. And I mean, I'm seeing women who have gone and bought a couple of bunches of bananas and then they're trying to sell them on the street, probably just to make $1 just so they can feed probably themselves and maybe their children or something for the day. And then we walk into a mall. I mean, it wasn't a flashy mall like you see in Western countries or even like it's seen in Thailand. But the first thing I saw when I walked in there was a Mercedes-Benz and brand names for certain watches and all the expensive makeup brands and everything like that. And I couldn't stop crying. So I put my glasses back on and I said to Tom, I can't handle this. I said, I've never in my life been like this in a mall. It was so, for me, it was just upsetting because we're in a communist country. Now, communism is meant to mean a social order in, the whole community is together and, everyone's sort of equal, so to speak. But I found this in most communist countries that I've been in. Some people are a little bit more equal than others, and there's just such a divide. There's such poverty, and then there's such wealth. And look, I know you get that in Australia, you get that in America, you get that all over the world. But you see capitalism and communism at its absolute best here. And it's just not fair. And it just broke me today. It just really, really broke me. But it also got me thinking, after I started crying and then I was trying to do my little vlog and I started crying and I just couldn't handle it all. I thought, what is the real story, Jade? Why is this affecting you so much? You've been to third world countries before, and I'm talking real poverty, and I've seen shocking poverty. And not in Thailand. Thailand's not third world. I don't care what it says. Thailand's not third world. There's plenty of money in Thailand. But I've been to many countries. Why is this affecting me so much? And I really had to dig deep today. I thought, you know what? This is affecting me because I'm looking at myself. Something is affecting me because I'm seeing some reflection of myself. And I thought about myself and how greedy I had been in my life. And even the Mercedes, my biggest goal 5 years ago, I had a big photo of it up on my visual board. A Mercedes-Benz, an apartment on the waterfront of Manly, and this magnificent kitchen, all the things that most people want. And my goals couldn't be further away from that now. The thought of, I don't even own a car anymore. And for me, I just thought, wow, this is what we all aim for.
to have Mercedes-Benz or BMWs and ritzy homes and, you know, the best of everything. And, you know, I had so much clothing, just ridiculous amounts. And I'm going to show you this footage.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright.
Well, I've been working in my room for about 4 hours. No one tells you it's going to be this hard. I mean, I've had the mindset to want to be starting this for so long, and I've been getting rid of little things. This is so hard. Why, as a society, as a world, have we become so obsessed with consumption that even apart with clothes, I mean, they're clothes, for God's sake, they're just supposed to dress me, and I can't part with things. Far out, this is so hard. But it's day one, and I've got 12 months to get my head together, and I've overcome so many things in my life. This is the last thing, this bloody shopping addiction, which I've overcome, the shopping addiction. Just get rid of the crap. Crap, I don't need it. This is so huge for me, but I want to do this. I just want to be free. That's the one thing that I've said for so long. I just want to be free and at peace, and I'll never be free while all my belongings are just this big yoke around my neck.
I also remember being so consumed by all my belongings that I didn't even know what I owned anymore. Like, I would have stuff with tags that I don't even look at. And then I would see something else, and it's all I could think about. And if I don't have that skirt, I'm going to die. I'm going to die because I don't have a material possession. Somebody's going to die if they don't eat. And I'm worrying about having a skirt or a shirt or a jacket or a pair of shoes or a piece of makeup or the perfect hair or the perfect fingernails or the perfect jewellery. We've got it all so wrong. We've all got so much to learn. But I'm so glad, in a way, today happened, because it's very enlightening for me, and it's definitely another move in personal growth for me. Now, that footage was me whilst I'm trying to get rid of my clothing. I mean, how pathetic. And they say, oh, I didn't know how hard it is. You know, you walk through these countries. Don't cry. You walk through these countries and you see absolute poverty. People just wondering how they're going to have food for the day. And my first world problem is I've got too many belongings. Get a grip. And for me, I just thought, wow, I had it all wrong, so wrong. This has just been very humbling for me. It's been very humbling for me because I've had to downsize even again since I've left, and I've got nearly nothing left anyway. And I just looked today at my sandals that are getting so worn out, and my same pair of shorts that I keep wearing over and over, and I just thought, you know what? It doesn't matter. All these material things that we put so much emphasis on because we're so brainwashed from the world, the commercials that are just pounding through everywhere you go. You can't get away from it. And we are so programmed to believe that we need to live a certain way in order to be successful. You know, you're not successful if you don't have the best car, if you don't have the most beautiful home, if you don't have the best kitchen, if you don't have the best car, if you don't have the best, you know, watches, computers, clothing, you know, you name it. Even gets down to, are you having the right brand of food? Are you eating a certain way? And I see it a lot because I'm in the health movement. Yeah, it is great to eat healthy, and I promote health. But not everyone can afford to eat at certain levels. They're just first world problems. You know, I can't even imagine what it would be like waking up day after day and the only thing you're thinking about is, how am I going to eat today? It's just something we take for granted. Well, I do anyway, and I have. And you put such emphasis and stress on just ridiculous thing. I mean, that is a major thing in the Western culture. I have too many belongings. How can I declutter? Oh, it's so hard. Oh, it's a crazy, crazy world we live in. Crazy, crazy world. Anyhow, I just wanted to put it out there. If you're trying to downsize, if you're trying to get rid of your junk, just do it, because at the end of the day, none of it matters. You can't take it with you. I don't think anybody on their deathbed is going to say, gee, I wish I had more belongings. Gee, I wish I'd spent more time in my Mercedes Benz. Gee, I didn't look at that Mercedes enough. Get a grip. Live life. Live your life. If you're not living, you may as well be dead. And if you're spending so much time worrying about the most insignificant things in life that truly, truly do not matter, then you're not living. You're not living at all. And it was, for me today, this has been such a wake-up call. And I have been minimalising for a long time, but this is the first time, it's almost freeing. It's the first time that I've actually said nothing else matters. Minimalism is about living free. And you truly can live free because less is more. And the burdens we put on ourselves working for the man, like ants, in order to have the best of everything. We never enjoy our lives because we're always paying back debt. Because that's a spiral that this world wants to put us in. I'm not saying that we want to be poverty, but we don't need everything. And you know what? The less you have, the more you have. And I have so much more because I'm traveling and seeing these things. Not that I ever enjoy seeing poverty, and not that it doesn't rip me apart because I hate it. But it's also very humbling, and it's also a great way to grow and to learn and to realise how blessed and lucky I am to be living my life and to be born into a world where I haven't had to suffer and I haven't had to stress and I haven't ever had a night where I've gone cold or hungry, or I've never not had a roof over my head. Traveling and seeing the world is the greatest way you can ever grow. If you want to change your life, start today. I'm Jade. This is the Rawsome truth. Love life. Live free. Bye for now.
And every breath you take